Good morning and good afternoon. Just a couple weeks ago, I watched this movie, How to Ride Your Wave, I think it was called. If it's not, fuck, I fucked up, but still, I watched this movie. I saw it on those anime lists, top 10 saddest animes, blah, 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 blah. And I kept seeing it because I'm looking for a movie to watch. A couple weeks ago, I watched I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, so I'm ready to like fucking throw hands, I fucking conquered that thing after I thought it was going to make me its little bitch or something like that. So I watched that film. I thought, it wasn't old. It was, yeah, it's a good film, but it didn't really make me that sad. After all these years of people saying, "Oh, it's fucking devastating. It's gonna destroy your fucking innards" or some shit like that. It wasn't what I expected it to be. So I was searching, and over I see this film on these lists, How to Ride Your Wave, How to Ride Your Wave. I've never heard of this before, and I've been watching anime for a good, a fair amount of time, a couple years, more than a couple years. I've never heard this film once, so I'm curious. I'm like, what the fuck is this film? I go searching it up. I'm like, right, I'm gonna watch it. So I watch it that night. I Fuck me. It's like you want to stop watching and you want to stop watching, but it's so confusing. You don't know what it is. It's this weird sensation you get. You don't even understand if it's good or it's bad or it's fucking horrible. But I'm gonna try and explain the plot, as spoiler free as I can. But if you want to watch the film, you should go and watch the film. Don't let me stop you with anything I have to say. But just I'm right, you're wrong, whatever. But the film starts with these two firemen, firefighters in Japan. I'm not sure actually, it might not be, but they have beaches. I'm not sure. I am no fucking geography student. But so there's these two firemen, and they go on the roof and they see this woman, doing her surfing on the beach, and this guy's like, oh, yeah, that's my fucking hero. And it's like, what's he talking about? It makes you want to watch more, right? So I'm watching. I'm like, what the fuck is he going on about? And it goes on to the film. It's classic stuff. Have you ever seen like any anime romance film? It just follows that plot. They get to know each other. They go on these dates and stuff, and they start learning how to surf together. All these things. They eventually start to move in together, I think, and whatnot. And this is where the spoiler come in. So if you want to fuck off, skirtle, but this guy fucking he go. It's like their anniversary, I think, and then he's gonna go practice surfing to surprise her, yada yada, and he goes and fucking drowns. Okay, so he fucking dies, and that's the big turning point of the movie. The one that is supposed to hit you and then keep hitting you after. So this guy fucking drowns. She's devastated. He's got a little sister, I think, and he's got his friends at the firefighting thing. They're all talking to this woman, going, "Oh, are you all right? Are you all right? You're this guy you've been dating for months." I think it was years, maybe now. It was all this weird montage thing. You don't really get a concept at the time, but he's fucking drowned. She's going through it, and then all of a sudden she starts seeing him. She starts seeing him in water. She starts seeing him in pools, in his bath, in the sink, yada yada. And she started flipping out. You're watching this film and you think, holy shit, this is, it's fuck, because she's going crazy. You think she's going wild and wild, and then the film starts. She starts getting used to it. She starts going, oh, if I can see him, this must be real, right? So you start thinking, well, she's fucked up here, right? It's no return. And you get further and further into the film. She accepts it. She starts bringing him round in a water bottle. She buys this big inflatable big fucking human, like fucking 6 feet tall fucking big inflatable motherfucker you put water in. And she starts bringing that around, hanging them around. People are staring at her and stuff. But she's living life. Her friends are asking her what the fuck's going on. She says, "No, it's fine. My boyfriend's in there. He's in there." And it goes, it was supposed to be sad, right? You think about it, you think this crazy woman, her boyfriend's dead and now she's imagining him. It's like, oh, that's pretty sad. But this film, I don't know if it was on purpose, but they made it so childlike, so much like I don't know, one of those Studio Ghibli films, right? Which I think great, by the way. I love them, but it was so imaginative, right? It wasn't like she was going through this weird depressive state. It was, oh look, I've got this big bubbly friend. Let me fucking sit on the fucking water and shit. Play with my water and shit. And I didn't like it. It wasn't very good. It kind of went away from the whole devastation thing and more, let's have a fucking water fight with this guy I think's my fucking boyfriend. So You know, the movie goes on and on and on and on, but you keep watching it because you're wondering if there's something at the end. Maybe she wakes up in a hospital. She's been in a coma for a couple of years, and you're waiting for that. Extra twist they do at the end of the movie, and you're watching and you're watching and you're watching. And I'm talking about the end now. So if you really want to watch this, by but yeah. So at the end, it's all this big thing. I think the guy that died, his sister's there. They kind of been trying to make friends. That's the whole plot point thing. But they're stuck in this building, and these guys are lighting fireworks. They're lighting fireworks inside of this big tree. The tree sets on fire. The building starts burning down, just like this guy's a firefighter. Yada yada yada. Oh, I forgot to mention. Silly me. They met because he saved her in a fire. The whole firefighter thing. So yeah, there's this big fire. Started with fireworks. The whole building's starting to burn down, and this woman and his sister are right at the top. There's nothing to do, and at this point, she's kind of stowing away from the whole fucking water friend thing. So she's like calming down. She's like getting away from that insanity thing, and there's like no way down. They get stuck at the top floor, I think, and all their little the fireman friend I talked about before is down there at the bottom, fucking spraying his fucking little gardening hose at them, trying to stop the fire, but it's fucking massive. There's this big tree right in the middle, so they can't stop the fire. They're trying to get down. There's nothing to do, and all of a sudden she summons this fucking tsunami of like fucking blue glob that's supposed to be fucking water, but this shit's fucking sludgy and shit. And this guy's in the middle of it. He's swimming around having a fucking blast, and yeah, he goes from the top floor all the way down to the bottom, putting away all this fire like some big heroic act. And the thing that really got me, the thing that fucking just fucked my fucking penis in the fucking jaw, was when she started surfing down this water, right? So this water's going all the way down, all the way down. He goes, look, the only way you're going to get down safely is if you surf down holding my sister in your hands. What the fuck, what the fuck. So she starts surfing down like she's fucking it was this big fucking moment, right? There's music playing, she's surfing down holding her in her hands, she's doing fucking flips on it and shit. And yeah, it rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't like the ending. I didn't like the film. I liked the twist point. It was kind of expected. He's gonna fucking die one time, or somehow or another. But they didn't. I don't want to say they didn't make it sad enough, but they just didn't make it sad at all. They thought, oh, if we make her this crazy woman, it might be a little too much. So why don't we just make it so she's got a fucking balloon friend, you know? But yeah, if you want to watch the film, I wouldn't say you shouldn't go and watch it. It's not a bad movie, okay? It's just it's taking the piss. It's like it's got a fucking one of them extracted things and it's fucking jerking the shit out of your fucking piss, Just taking all of it. It leaves you fucking dry, honestly. You can't do nothing after it, but it's not bad. It's not horrid. I wouldn't watch it again. If I knew how it was, I wouldn't watch it at all, but that doesn't mean, someone else can't like it as well. It just means they're wrong, and, I'm right, but yeah, yada yada yada, and that's about it really. I just wanted to talk about this big fucking big balloon friend and how she started riding it in the bathtub. What the fuck was that